Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Kabar from the GMS Virginia camp, coming at you with another lesson that I pray that you find edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And this is a little quick lesson before I head in to the plantation. I'm in the parking lot. I got here an hour early, and just hit the record button. And basically, I'm going to go into how things are going to change very quickly. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, although it tarry, wait for it. Well, right now, it's not tarrying. We're actually in it. And things are happening speedily. Anything can pop off at any moment. You could be in any situation or you could be anywhere and actually never have the opportunity to make it back home. So you have to maintain that mindset of, being stuck where you're at. And in that, you have to maintain, you have to maintain your mind, your heart, your lob. You have to maintain levelness, steadiness, because it's about to get very perilous out here. A lot of people are going to flip their wig, and none of them, or most of them, won't know what to do except what they were born to do, or either saw in the movies to do, or have an idea of what to do. It's just going to be that bad where your average person is just going to be lost. They're just going to be lost, and they have no direction. They will have no hope unless Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is with them. And of course, you have to be an Israelite and repentant and of the elect to be delivered in the times to come. Because it's about to get very terrible. There's about to be another lockdown. The pestilences are growing. They're happening. They're moving. It started over there in the east. Now it's on its way over here in the west. And quite honestly, I think it's already here, because you're hearing about people getting sick, people dying for whatever disease is out there today. With all this disorder that's about to come to pass, this devil is going to create a system that he thinks is going to come to his fruition and bring about a form of order. Because that's the only way he's able to get done what he wants to get done. Order out of chaos. And it's going to be chaotic. You're going to have men invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, for the course of their actions shall lie in their power. And that precept alone should bring to mind how bad it's going to get. Because right now, everybody's in the mind state of law and order, the law of the land. They're following it right now. But you're starting to see skirmishes of rebellion amongst the American people. You're starting to see a sense of not paying attention to their rulers, because the course of their actions shall lie in their power. And when all these things start happening, the hopeful elect has got to maintain stability. You know, the scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of salvation. You know, is his treasure. I believe I quoted that right. But nonetheless, knowledge and wisdom, is going to get you through this thing. And the knowledge and wisdom that's being referred to is the knowledge and wisdom of these scriptures, because they were written for our learning. And so with that said, there is no new thing under the sun. And so you're forced. Well, the elect is going to follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushua regardless. But the Lord has put things in such a way where you have to depend on him. You have to lean on him. You're going to lean on him, because he is that strong tower. He's that rock of stability that a lot of people just aren't going to have. And so if you know these things and you have faith in the scriptures, you have faith in what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has been saying and doing, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Your spirit is something that you should have been trying to build up ever since you came into this truth, because you're going to have to move in the spirit. Now, I know we're in the flesh, and the flesh can have you afraid of certain things. And during the times to come, a lot of people are going to be moving in the flesh, moving in fear. The book of Job, chapter 40 and verse 7, gird up thy loins now like a man. Be a man. Unfortunately, a lot of you jakes don't know what it's like to be a man, because, your mother may have kicked the man out the house or stopped the man from teaching you how to be a man. But nonetheless, these scriptures is a perfect example on how to be a man. Yeah, Yahweh Shai is that example of how to be and how to move. So even if you grew up without a father or without that male figure to teach you how to be a man, the minute you get into these scriptures, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has given us a lot of examples on how men are to act. And so with that knowledge and wisdom, you understand how you should be. Gird up thy loins now like a man. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me. It's a requirement for you to be a man in this truth. This truth teaches you how to be a man. Because that strength that you're going to need to get through what's coming, and I'm not talking about your physical strength. No, I'm talking about your spiritual strength. That strength that you need to get through what's coming is what's going to pull you through. The faith that you have in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is what's going to get you through. Non-wavering. Don't waver. And if you're getting that spirit on you, pray. Pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gives you the strength that you might endure unto the end. He'll give it to you. That's for sure. He'll give it to you. He'll put a spirit on you to endure a lot of things that you're about to run into, myself included. I'm in no way not a part of this. And so the things that I'm telling you are the things that I'm working on in the spirit. How to be strong in the spirit, how to be faithful in the spirit, how to listen to the spirit, how to obey the spirit. Because in the times that are coming, you're going to need to know how to do these things. And you're going to be forced to be a man or perish. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 3, and this is what's coming down the pipe. In the day when the keepers of the houses shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of their windows are darkened. This economy is collapsing. It's collapsing. I mean, it's collapsing, and if you can't see it, then that's because you don't want to see it. But this system is collapsing. Jobs are becoming very scarce. The creation of jobs are damn near null and void. More jobs are being lost than created. But yet, they tell you everything is fine. And that's that peace and safety. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Strong men shall bow themselves. It's going to get terrible out here. It's going to get terrible out here. So a man might have all these special skills and tactics and abilities, but if Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't with him, it might get him through for a little while. But inevitably, he's going to have to face his judgment. Albeit, the sword, the famine, or nuclear destruction, which is on the way. There's a lot happening that a lot of people just haven't pieced together. But they're being told about these things through the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they ain't even listening. And the doors shall be shut in the streets. These stores are shutting down. Businesses are going out of business. Because people can't afford what's happening. A lot of people are opting to stay indoors because it's safer. A lot of people are opting to do things at home because it's cheaper. Which is something that, they should have been doing all along. But when the system was up and running at full pace, you couldn't get a Jake to stay in his house. You couldn't keep a woman off the fucking streets. And even in that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is using examples where a lot of these women should look at what's going on and want to stay in the fucking house. Judgment is going out. For women and for men. And the nations. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is causing the heathen, specifically Esau Edom, to drink of that cup. And these people are ate up about it. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And that's your jobs. The jobs are going to be very scarce. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Music ain't shit. A lot of people unemployed, homeless in a lot of cases, getting evicted. Because everybody thought it you know, to have that for dolo spirit. It's all about me. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I got my amenities. I got my house. I got my car. I eat at fine restaurants. That shit is dead. A lot of people who had that mindset, and particularly you women who have had that mindset, you're losing. In fact, I would go as far as to say you lost. You lost. You have no idea on how to get in order. But very soon, you will get in order. You're going to want to. Fuck it. You're going to have to. And you better pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua puts you with the man of the elect. Because if you're not, you're gone. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not a respecter of persons. So if you think that you're some actor or some movie star or some sports player or some multimedia representative or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got your YouTube videos with 3.5 million likes, and you know you're a social media guru on doing dance videos on TikTok. Whatever you think you are, you're not. You're going to get got because the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going forth. The book of 2 Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. The plagues are here and they're not slack. They've already told Donald Trump on day one he's going to have to face 5 situations dealing with plagues. And that's at a minimum. So there's most definitely going to be another LD. There's no question. Verse 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. And these birth pains are happening right before your very eyes. They're happening as I speak. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua you know what I'm saying? The Lord is making it happen. And it's not slack. It's not going to back off until it fulfills that which he sent it out to do. You know, and this next LD lockdown is going to be worse than the first. The first one was just a fucking test of the emergency broadcast system to see how you people would react. And you acted accordingly. Now, this devil feels so confident that he can make it happen, Captain. And trust me, it's coming. And it's coming very soon. You know, the birth pains are coming. You know, you might have to deal with a situation back in September and then it slacked off. You know, in November, it might have came up again. It was a little worse in September, then it slacked off. Then it happened again in December, but it slacked off. But it was worse than what you had to deal with in November and September or October. Each month and each day is getting worse and worse. And to the point where, you know, it's going to get exceedingly escalated where you know, it's going to be full blown. That baby's coming, and it's coming now. And it's not going to slack not a moment. Verse 39. Even so shall not the place be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So don't think you're going to get away with anything. Come on. Don't think that you're going to be able to avoid the judgments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua based on the status of your position in this world. Please. You can run, but you can't hide. As I said in another video, your judgment is coming. And of all of this, the prophets are still out here warning you, Jakes. Preparing the elect for what's to come. Get your mind right. Get your heart right. You know, your lob. You know, that's your mind. You know, your heart, your lob. Get that right. Practice. We talking about practice. Practice how to move in the spirit. Practice how to do things on a spiritual level. It takes practice and pray always. Because if you're not accustomed, you know, of just letting go and letting your creator handle it, then you're not moving in the spirit. And, you know, that's the purpose of this grace period, is to prepare you for what's to come. To have confidence in the words that you're reading, especially if you're out there on the highways and byways prophesying. Or, you know, if you're a teacher, even if you're a listener, and, you know, you teach your family, if they listen. But nonetheless, this is to prepare yourself for what's coming. And the Lord has given you examples after examples after examples after examples and after examples and after examples on how to move. See that ye walk circumspect, not as fools but as wise. Because the days are definitely evil, and they're going to get more and more evil. I'm going to close out on this. Oh, my people, hear my word, the words of the prophets. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua only spake by his prophets. Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. And what is that battle? That spiritual battle. Make you ready for what's coming. Prepare yourself. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. It's coming to the point where you're going to lose everything. Everything. You may even lose the clothes off your back. You're going to lose everything. And even in that, have patience and be as pilgrims upon the earth. Because we have a spiritual destination to get to. Anyhow, I got to get ready to go into the plantation, you know. And, yeah, you know, I pray that you found this lesson edifying, because things are definitely coming down the pipe. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to turn this place into you know, like a heap of ashes. And so with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.